Hello, this is Matt Redman and his 1936 Hohner accordion to play.
That is Patricia Hammond. This is Living Room Requests, and you're watching
Yes.
Patricia Hammond's songs.
And it's a song from 1929 requested by Richard. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
We're miserable down on Misery Farm. There's a farm called Misery, but of that I'll have none, because I know of one that's always lots of fun. They call this one Jollity, believe me folks, it's great, for everything sings out to me as I go through the gate. All the little pigs, they grunt and howl, the cats meow, the dogs bow wow, everybody makes some row down on Jollity Farm. All the little birds go tweet, 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 the lambs all bleat and shake their feet, everything's a perfect treat down on Jollity Farm. Regular in habit, the cock begins to crow, and the old buck rabbit says, I'm a doody-o-do. All the little ducks go quack, 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 the cows all moo, the bull does too, everyone says, how'd you do down on Jollity Farm? You won't find such jollity, though you may walk a mile. The sun shines all the while, you cannot help but smile. Farmer's name is Jolly Boy, he's laughing all the day, and when you see his missus, you'll be glad you came that way. All the little pigs, they grunt and howl, the cats meow, the dogs bow wow, everybody makes some row down on Jollity Farm. All the little birds go tweet, 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 the lambs all bleat and shake their feet, everything's a perfect treat down on Jollity Farm. Regular in habit, the cock begins to crow, and the old buck rabbit says, I'm a doody-o-do. All the little ducks go quack, 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 the cows all moo, the bull does too, everyone says, how'd you do down at Jollity Farm? Go quack, 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 the cows all moo, the bull does too, everyone says, how'd you do down on Jollity Farm? Ooh, thumbnail. Gotta do a thumbnail.
Jollity Farm, so jolly.
Yeah, I kind of did something.
Thank you so much.
I was going to get ears to wear on a headband, but you see those in novelty shops everywhere until you actually want a pair of them, and then you can't find any. So there we go. There's no mention of a leopard, but hey, I work
something you had
with what I've got.
Look,
and this is what I got.
Usually, when people ask for very, very special requests, everything has its price. But in this case, Patricia jollily did farm makeup.
A farm makeup. Well, he said it looked a bit Andrew Lloyd Webber, which I did not intend. But how it came out, I have no idea it will come out. No idea.
So that is a song from 1929,
I have to use
written words and music by Leslie Saroni. So what's the real truth about this song?
Well, it's a reaction song to a song called Misery Farm, which, it's absolutely wonderful. We have been given these by this wonderful fella who actually is, he transcribes music and puts them. He has organ. I'm going to put a link to his website in the description, because it's. Thank you so much for the music. He transcribes songs, and he makes mechanical organs out of them, and this is a very popular one.
So in the era of Tim Pernelli and Denmark Street, sheet music composition and publishing for money, whereby, you know, in those days, up to and just after the Second World War, they played music for fun and people made money by publishing it. There was like a sort of, what would you say, culture around it, that people were aware of what titles were out, what was popular,
well, it was,
and what they could do.
Every week there was a new song, sort of thing. But I think in this case, these were things that the bands played in the big kind of, you know, the big hotels.
I mean, as a lot of dance band records from particularly the UK, you know, they often play them quite fast to fit the dance. And if we just sang that really fast, you know, you miss some of the novelty words.
We're not mentioning the elephant. Speaking of you know, animals, we're not mentioning the elephant in the room, which is the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, which is of course why everybody knows this. And in fact, if you look up the words, it'll put their version in. And by the way, it's all the little pigs. They grunt and howl, not and howl. Okay. A lot of people think it's grunting and howling.
That was why it's worth doing it slower.
Yeah, pigs don't howl, as far as I know, unless you're doing something really terrible to them. Yeah. And because grunt, it's a sort of usage of the time, of the sort of 1920s, and howl. So they grunt and howl. The cats meow.
Very good point.
Thought I'd make it. Yeah, that point. It's very important. Yeah. Anyway, but I liked it. Sounded sort of almost sort of polka-like with that instrument. Like
I just thought it had some slightly
especially in your aspects. In your instrumentals, you went. It's sort of.
But what was I going to say? That brings up a great point about songs from the past that were very popular in their time, and the audiences basically sort of. Reduce the lyrics to what's more reasonable to sing or common to sing or sounds more like how you would say a phrase in English. Yeah. You get that quite a lot.
You get that. Things will morph. And they will
things
become...
just morph completely over the 20th century.
They will become... I mean, like bicycle built for two becomes bicycle made for two. I mean, you know...
Whereas a lot of people now who are sort of like bicycle builders, guitar builders, they'll very specifically use the word build, won't they?
Yeah.
Because it's like... I think it implies some sort of crafting aspect.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
But
this is the section that I always label chit-chat.
Well, this is for people who are really interested. So if you've come this far, I need to tell you that actually you can participate in stimulating the conversation by requesting a song, which is very easy. You just have to go to patriciahammond.com/request, or
write something in the comments. You know, always write.
You can click. You can click in the link in the description of this video where it says request your song. It really doesn't cost very much money at all. £40, and you can pay on PayPal. It's very easy, just like tens and tens and tens of other people have done. That's not to say that we have too many or loads coming up. Absolutely not. We would like to keep going, and we would like all sorts of interesting songs from the past. And I mean, all songs are from the past unless you're improvising it as you go.
But it's a funny thing, you know. I don't know about you, but throughout my whole sort of career, I always get people saying, "Oh, you should do this song, or you should do this aria. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" These past 2 years, have been my one chance to say, "Well, I shouldn't scratch my nose; it'll come off."
It's going to come off. Let's at least finish the video.
Yes, and then now's my chance to go like, "Well, you know what? I can. Whatever it is, I can." Anyway, thank you so much for coming.
Press thumbs up if you like the video, and you can subscribe for many, many more.
Many, many more.
See you later. Oh, hang on. Before you go, I just need to tell you, if you haven't already, to go over to the channel called G Minor, which is Greg Minor. He's an instrument collector, multi-instrumentalist, and historian. And there are videos upon that channel that are made by me. I'm behind the camera. You can't see me. You can just hear me.
Actually,
but they're very
at the end,
interesting. Yeah, very interesting videos about particularly pluck string instruments, old ones, and looking at things in a very interesting museum. That's all I'm going to say now, but go and find them on this description or by going to the channel G minor. G, like the name, like the letter,
Yes.
and minor, the surname. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.